Coal and petroleum.
Uncle, why are both petrol and diesel sold in petrol stations?
Both petrol and diesel are liquid fuels used to run automobiles. Since they can both be stored the same way, they are sold in the same place. Do you know that compressed natural gas, CNG, is also used as fuel these days?
Really?
Any substance that burns to generate heat is a fuel. The changes in the chemical composition of these compounds produce a large amount of energy in the form of heat. We get some fuels naturally from the decomposition of buried dead organisms millions of years ago. These are called fossil fuels.
How interesting! Tell me more.
The type of fossil fuel formed depends on the combination of organic matter, temperature, time period, and the pressure conditions beneath the Earth's surface.
Is coal a fossil fuel too?
Yes,
How is it formed?
when plants in swampy areas die, they fall into water bodies. The sediments of these dead plants pile up one on top of another and push down the bottom dead plants to deeper layers. Due to high pressure and heat, they decay to become peat. And due to heat and pressure, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen gases escape, leaving only carbon. After many thousand years, this peat turns into the first stage of coal. Further compression forms bituminous coal.
Is coal found easily everywhere?
No, coal is found deep below the surface of the earth and has to be dug out. Coal is classified as peat, lignite, bituminous, and anthracite based on its carbon content. Peat has the least amount of carbon, while anthracite has the most amount of carbon. The greater the carbon content, the more the heat emitted when burnt.
Is petrol formed in the same way as coal?
Oil and natural gas undergo a different process of fossil fuel formation compared to coal.
Oh yes, I remember seeing it on TV once. Oil wells are in seas and oceans.
Yes, that's right. Do you know that natural gas is another fossil fuel? Methane is one of the most potent natural gases known. Methane can also be obtained from biogas plants. Do you remember what we discussed?
Yes, fuels are substances that burn to produce energy that we use for different purposes. Coal and petroleum are fossil fuels. They are formed when organisms like plants and animals die and decay over millions of years.